Hi, you guys. Okay, so on this video, we're just gonna go straight into it. We're gonna talk about how to really heal from a painful separation or breakup. And this is just my personal advice and my personal experience, okay? So, with me, I have been through a real painful separation. Um, a year and 6 months ago. Um, And I know exactly what it is like when you feel the pain of losing someone that really meant everything to you. You know what I'm saying? That you felt like was really your lifeline, your support. You know what I'm saying? Your go to, your world. You know what I'm saying? And so I think I mentioned in the other couple of videos that the person I was in a relationship with, we were in a relationship for like 2 years, and we had a lot of ups and downs. We just had a lot of ups and downs. Both of us, when we first came into the relationship, neither one of us was healed. I'm just being honest. Like, I was still damaged from a lot of the stuff I went through years ago, from my childhood. Like, I was really damaged. You know what I'm saying? I was not healed. I didn't even begin the healing process when I met him. You know what I'm saying? I was still in a place of just being damaged. And he was also very damaged and hurt, and not healed at all from his childhood and from other relationships that he was in. He just was not healed. I was not even healed from other relationships I was in. You know what I'm saying? Let alone, I still was holding on to a lot of grudges and a lot of bitterness from all the other prior relationships that I went through. You know what I'm saying? So me and him came into this relationship together, and when I say to y'all, when two people come into a relationship and you got two people that's not nowhere close to even healing like they need to, it is a combination for a freaking explosion. Like, you are asking for a fucking explosion for real, because you have two people coming into a situation where they are not healed, but yet you're using the other person as a placeholder to fill a void for something that you are not even willing to face within your own self to heal from. But you're looking for this other person. It's kind of like you want them to be the hero and to heal you in some type of way. And I do believe that that's what I did in my situation when me and him first met. I was looking for him to take the pain away. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being honest with y'all. I was looking for him to heal me in a certain way. I was looking for him to just heal my heart. I was looking for him to give me the love that I always been trying to find, in people. And I was looking for him to, it was like I was looking for him. Now as I look back, y'all, I'm not saying that I knew it back then, but I'm saying now where I'm at in my journey. Now as I look back, I was looking for him to heal that little girl inside of me. And he was looking for me to heal the little boy inside of him that was wounded and hurt. And I was looking for him to heal the little girl inside of me that was wounded and broken. And so you can kind of say it's like me being this little girl, him being this little boy in grown people bodies. We came together wanting to be accepted, wanting for each other to heal each other. And it didn't go that way. It just didn't. And so we stepped into the relationship, and instantly everything went wrong. Instantly everything fell apart. Instantly it just got chaotic so quick and so fast. It's like everything started spiraling downhill for me and him all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling y'all this story because I do believe it's a lot of people out there that are in these type of situations or relationships, and they don't really understand why they right here. They don't really understand why they in that same situation. But a lot of times what we have to understand is that when we are still traumatized from our childhood, and when we are still a damaged and a traumatized child, or when we are still a damaged child, we are basically coming into these relationships with these men and women, and really it's just little girls and little boys inside grown people bodies, just looking for another person to heal that inner child in them. But when I say to y'all, nobody, no man or no woman is going to be able to heal that inner child but God and you. And I'm just being honest with whomever catches this. You can't expect another human being to heal the inner child in you. That's something that only you and God gonna have to do together. Not another human being. Nobody can go into the deep dark places where you are damaged and broken and hurt at and really heal you or try to mend you. Nobody can go into those places but you and God. So back to the story. So we got in this relationship and it was just spiraling downhill. You know what I'm saying? It just really was. The disrespect became at an all-time high on both of our ends, with verbally, mentally, all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? The disrespect was just it was just out the window. There was no respect on either one of our ends. I didn't respect him, he didn't respect me. It was just done. And the thing is, I'm being honest with y'all because I don't believe on coming on camera and pointing a finger at anybody, because this is a thing. We held accountable for our own actions. Nobody can make me get angry. I choose to get angry. You see what I'm saying? Nobody can make me react to what they're doing. I choose to react. So even in the times where me and him will be verbally, and mentally abusive towards each other, you know what I'm saying? Or even, you know what I'm saying? Even in moments where it was starting to get physical and, both of us is like ready to fight, it's like nobody can make you react like that. You choose it. So I don't ever blame him, because at the end of the day, I chose to get angry. I chose to be disrespectful. I chose to be verbally abusive. I chose to do what I did. You know what I'm saying? Just like he chose it. So I don't believe in pointing a finger at another person, because I wasn't a victim in that situation. I had my role that I played in that, and I was very wrong in what I did in that situation. And I hold my own self accountable. And that's why I can talk about this so freely now, because I have forgiven myself. And don't get me wrong, I think sometimes I'm still going through the process of forgiving myself. But I'm learning every day how to forgive myself for choices that I made that I look back and say, why did I make that? And I regret. So I think every day I'm trying to learn how to forgive myself. You know what I'm saying? It's a process though. Don't ever let nobody tell y'all that forgiveness is just it's a daily process where you're gonna always be trying to figure out, how do I forgive myself? How do I forgive that situation? How do I forgive that person? You know what I'm saying? But it all starts with forgiveness. So we was in that relationship, and I think ultimately it got so chaotic and so crazy to where he wanted to make the decision to walk away. And as much as I didn't want to let him go, and don't get me wrong, y'all, it was times I wouldn't let him go. I would not. I wouldn't let him go. You know what I'm saying? It was hard, you know. And this is what I try to tell anybody, people got free will. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if you feel like you're in a relationship with your twin flame. He has a free will. Just because y'all was divinely connected and you knew y'all was supposed to be together, that doesn't mean that he has to stay obligated to that relationship. That means that if he don't want to continue to, if he doesn't want to finish his healing process with you, if he doesn't want to finish going through what y'all was destined to go through together, that means if he doesn't want to finish out y'all relationship together, he doesn't have to. He has free will. And this is what I always try to tell people, that we got to stop thinking that because we with our twin flame or our soulmate, that they don't have free will. We are all individual bodies. You know what I'm saying? And so we all have free will. And so whether he choose to want to stay with you or walk away, whether he choose to say, I don't want to continue this healing process with you, he got a right to walk away. And the thing is that sometimes as men and women, when we feel like somebody is obligated to us, or they're supposed to stay in a relationship with us, or they're not supposed to leave us, period, we have a tendency of feeling as though I'm telling them they karma gonna come back on them. But let me tell y'all this, and I'm telling y'all from experience. Stop wishing bad karma on people that no longer want to be in a relationship with you. Stop. Like, for real, stop wishing bad karma on a person because they choose to say they no longer want to be with you. They choose to say they no longer want to love you. They choose to say they no longer want to participate in this healing journey with you. They choose to say, even though we twin flames, I choose to want to come out of this connection. I choose to want to go elsewhere now and be with somebody else. Stop looking for their bad karma to come on them. I'm going to tell you why. Because when you are looking for the bad karma to come on them, it's going to reflect back on you. Because at the end of the day, you're looking for the intentions for them to receive that karma. But what you don't know is that whatever you're looking for them to receive, you're going to receive it too. Because why? The intent of your heart, you're looking for this person to get that karma back. You see what I'm saying? So all you finna do is reflect that back on yourself. That's just like if you look in the mirror. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna look at your own reflection. So if that person was in your life and y'all was connected, what you're wishing on that person is gonna be a reflection back to you. So you guys, we gotta understand that when it comes to healing from a painful separation or a painful breakup, you gotta understand that everybody got free will. You know what I'm saying? The person that I was in a relationship with, he had free will to walk away. You see what I'm saying? He had free will to say, hey, enough is enough. I can't take this no more. I don't want to be in this connection no more. I don't want to be in this relationship. I want to go be with somebody else now. He had a right to do that and say that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. We got to get to a place of understanding that people gonna come in our life for a season. Some people are gonna come in our lives for a lifetime, and some people just gonna come in and leave right back out. But it's not your job to try to hold somebody hostage in a relationship. It's not your job to try to feel like, well, financially, I've been taking care of you all this time. I've been doing everything you wanted me to do. I've been perfect for you, or I've been doing everything to make you happy, and now you want to leave me. You got to understand, and this is my thing, God, and I say this to y'all because I be looking at divorce court, right? I be looking at divorce court, and I can't tell y'all how many couples I see on there where the women or feeling like the men are obligated to them because of everything they done for that man. But you got to understand, that man is not obligated to you. You chose to do what you were going to do for him. You chose to financially take care of him. You chose to do other things you did. Free will. Your free will. So for you now to feel like he's obligated to stay because now he's ready to leave, no. He has free will in spite of everything you have done for him. But the best thing you can do when it comes to really healing from a painful separation or breakup is, one, give yourself time. You know what I'm saying? Completely detach yourself from the person, the situation. That means if you got to take your social media down, that means if you just got to withdraw for a while and just, you know what I'm saying, cry, emotions, heal, listen to your music, whatever you got to do to just kind of start to heal. Separate yourself from that whole situation. 2, you got to accept the fact that he has free will. She has free will, whether they want to stay in your life or whether they want to go. It does not matter if they're your twin flame. It does not matter if they're your soulmate. They have free will. And at any moment, when they feel like they want to just continue their journey on with someone else, they have every right to do that because it's their choice. You get to choose how you want to participate in the situation now. You get what I'm saying? And another thing is, and I would say the third thing I would say as far as healing when it comes to a painful separation, really forgive yourself. Because I think for me, my biggest struggle was I beat myself up because I felt like I've invested all of this, but I think I beat it myself up because I felt like, why did I do that? But after I really started to heal, I understood something. And I think what I understood was that he had every right to want to venture off and live his own life now. And it wasn't with me. You see what I'm saying? He had a right to say, hey, you know what I'm saying? I want to see what else is out there in the world. I want to go out there and experience other things and experience other people. And you know what I'm saying? This is no longer it for me. I think for me, I had to really, really accept and come to terms that I didn't own him. He didn't own me. No matter what he did for me, I was never obligated to him and he was never obligated to me. Our partnership, if it was a healthy relationship between me and him, our partnership would have been more of us integrating with each other and not being a crutch. And that's what you have to understand, that if he chooses or she chooses to walk away, you know what I'm saying? You have to be able to understand that it's okay for them to leave when their season is up. It's okay. It really, really is okay to let go of people when their season is up in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because I promise you, you'll let go of people when their season is up in your life and somebody else new will come in and you'll be like, "God damn, I didn't even know this person was finna come in my life. Damn, that's why I had to let the other person go." And he, you know what I'm saying? And you wish him well because he'll be like, wow, this is why I had to let her go. Because now this is who in my life now. That's why I needed to let her go. She needed to let me go. I needed to let her go so we can move on with our lives to our next journey. You see what I'm saying? You got to understand, if God positions somebody to be in your life, it's because God knows that it's something that God need a purpose to be fulfilled in that timing. And your purpose may be just for a year with that person. Or your purpose may be for 2 or 3 years with the person. Or your purpose may be 4 months with just that person. But it was a purpose of what needed to be filled in that time and season with y'all two. And when the purpose and the season is up for y'all two, then you'll be able to accept the fact that you have to let each other go. Because now you got a whole new purpose you got to go on. He got a whole new purpose he got to go on. But wish him the best. You see what I'm saying? Don't be angry. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel a certain type of way because now he was some. No, wish him the best, because at the end of the day, what you got to understand is that if you feeling bitter or you feeling hurt or you feeling sad, those are all emotions you should feel going through a breakup or a separation. But what you got to do at the end, when you've cried all of your tears, when you feel like you have got angry, when you feel like you have done everything possible with this situation, you know what I'm saying? The only thing you can do is figure out how to forgive him or her. That's it. Why do you think so many of us jump into another relationship with another person and we go through the same cycle with a whole nother person? We just jumped in a relationship with a new person. The reason why we're going through a whole nother cycle with this new person is because we are still holding old energy from that old person. And the energy that you are holding is unforgiveness. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all, unforgiveness is a powerful thing. Because when you holding on to unforgiveness, you are holding on to an energetic cord from that old relationship you had. And now the new relationship you in, you can't even invest for real because your energy is still connected to the old stuff you used to do, or the old relationship, or the old way that person used to treat you. So your energy is still connected. And the reason why your energy stays connected to that person in that relationship is because you have not forgiven that person. You don't even probably realize that you still bitter. And that's why I'm telling y'all to just really allow yourself time to heal when you going through a separation or a breakup, because the shit gonna take time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit in this video and tell you this shit gonna come easy. It's gonna take time. But I do believe this, it may sound cliche for everybody, but time heals all wounds. So if you give yourself the time that you need to heal, you're going to heal. And you'll be able to forgive him or her. And you'll be able to step into a relationship, a healthy relationship with a great person. And then you'll understand the greater purpose of why you had to go through what you just went through in the other situation. What lessons did you have to learn about yourself in order to get in this new situation, to see how you can become better and what you need to do different? So I would say when it comes to going through a painful separation or breakup, the biggest thing I would say is give yourself time. Give yourself time. That means if you just have to disconnect right now from the world, that means if you have to disconnect your social media, that means if you just got to kind of go MIA for a while, baby, go MIA for a while. As long as you let somebody know you okay. As long as you got people checking up on you, making sure you good. You know what I'm saying? But if you got to go MIA, go MIA, because sometimes, this is the thing, sometimes you got to go in your cave for a minute. Sometimes you got to go in your cave and just feel all those emotions and just take your gloves off. You know what I'm saying? Stop feeling like you got to put the walls up and just drop all the walls and just take your gloves off and just feel all that pain you feeling. Because until you can really allow yourself to feel the pain that you need to feel, you won't heal like you need to heal. So give yourself time. Don't rush this process. I have been, and I say this in all the videos, I am still single. And it'll be, 2 years in a minute. And the reason why I'm still single is because I'm giving myself time to heal still. I'm not rushing into a relationship. I'm not running into one. I'm not looking for it. I'm giving Danielle time to heal. I'm giving myself time to really be with myself so that I can learn how to really, really get in tune with me now. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this because whenever I get in the next relationship, I'm going to make sure I'm a healthy person. I'm going to make sure my relationship is healthy. And I'm going to make sure I vibrationally match with somebody that's healthy. And that's why you give yourself time when you are going through a separation or breakup. Because you finally want to get in a place where you are healthy again. And you want to vibrationally draw healthy people and healthy situations into your life this time. So don't wish bad on them when they walk out your life. If they choose to go be with somebody else, don't wish bad on them. Don't look for their karma. Please, y'all, stop looking for people bad karma to come on in. Just accept it. Just accept that it's okay to let people go. It's okay to let him go. It's okay to let her go. It's okay that the relationship is over. I promise you, baby, it is okay now. Just heal and just give yourself time. And that's my personal advice when it comes to healing. So I love y'all. Y'all beautiful people. I love y'all. And y'all stay blessed. And Give yourself time, loves. Oh, I love you guys.